What's going on, guys? It's your boy Robert here, back again with another video. And today we got another video on Stop Killing Games. We got this article here about the Exerto again. Stop Killing Games gets official support from prominent European politician. So yeah, if you guys don't remember my last video, you didn't see it. Stop Killing Games reached 1 million signatures so they can get passed in Europe. And they finally received some support from an actual politician in Europe. You guys know how I feel about it. I personally just don't think things are meant to last forever, and I feel like data storage for like games and everything, online games, could be problematic for a lot of developers, because when you think about it, if you want every game preserved and every version of that game preserved, then that would mean like hundreds and hundreds of gigabytes of storage saved up onto data servers, unless like they wrote the law in a certain way to prevent that. But that's just my whole thing on it though. But anyways, Nikolai, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name, one of the sitting vice presidents of the European Parliament, posted a call to action on Instagram urging Europeans to sign the Stop Killing Games petition. The topic of games being shut down permanently has been a tested one, with Video Games Europe and creators like Pirate Software voicing potential issues with a legislator against sunsetting games. However, talks online have been positive on SKG's mission statement for the most part, and now politicians are getting involved directly. Nikolai, a vice president of European Parliament hailing from Romania, is actively advocating for the movement on social media, and though that doesn't mean that this petition is guaranteed to make it in front of Parliament, it does increase the chances of it happening. So obviously, since it's just a petition, there's not really a likelihood that it will get passed into Parliament, but when you get politicians like this guy backing it, you could potentially get more politicians backing it, it gets a higher chance, essentially. Due to the nature of European lawmaking, in order for the petition like Stop Killing Games to get the genuine attention of legislators and result in real change, it has to set over 1 million signatures from people who live in Europe. No amount of attention from people outside the Union will affect it. As a result, the petition hitting its goal amount of signatures doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to be acknowledged by Parliament, and those who support it are doing everything they can to get in as many signatures as possible. There's been a lot of companies that's been going against it. I'll show a graphic right here. You can see all the companies. But yeah, the only one I think that hasn't gone against it is Steam. But other than that, there's been a lot of gaming companies going against it. Now, in major win for Stop Killing Games, Nikolai has voiced his support on Instagram. He puts his money where his mouth is by signing the petition, and he's given his direct commendation to those who started it. You can see here a tweet by Stop Killing Games, quote tweeted, "I stand with the people who started this citizen initiative. I signed and will continue to help them. A game once sold belongs to the customer, not the company. Thank you, Nikolai." You can see there the screenshot of the Instagram post. Despite concerns from lobbies formed by gaming companies that claim the process preserving games could incur grave development costs, he believes that the consumer should come first and that the product they brought should be permanent. However, it's worth noting that his support doesn't mean that any legislator is guaranteed. The road of regulation is a long one, but it's a big step in the right direction for people who are hopeful this campaign will succeed. And like I said, my personal opinion, you guys, I've said it over and over again. I don't really think Parliament's going to... I feel like they're going to take one look at this and just be like, okay, yeah, whatever, move on. Because like I said, not everything is meant to last forever. You're supposed to enjoy it while it lasts, play it while it lasts, and you can reminisce about it later on, like Halo 3, for example, and any other multiplayer game. And that's another concern, is if we're asking to preserve games completely, that would potentially mean every version of that game. And again, unless they write the law in a certain way to prevent that, obviously. I'm not saying that it can't change, but that means every game, pretty much every version of that game. So like, think about Fortnite, for example. I used to play Fortnite all the time. That game changed so much, but it's a huge download file. I think it's like 40, 50 gigabytes, which nowadays that's nothing. But when you think about 40, 50 gigabytes or 20 gigs, 30 gigs, 40 gigs as it got updated and all the different versions that it's gone through, that you're asking about a potential lot from Epic Games, even if Fortnite is their like golden ticket, But this is my personal take on Pirate Soft, or not Pirate Soft. That's my personal take on Stop Killing Games. I personally don't really care for it at all, but I like to cover it. I like to cover the news story on it, And yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave your opinion below. I'm pretty sure a lot of you watching this video are in support of pirate games and or stop killing games and what it represents and everything. But thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.